What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Geordie, and welcome back to some more F1 26 My Team Career Mode for the Season 1 finale. What is up, retailer? What's up, whoever else has joined the stream? If you missed last episode, of course, I have to remind myself as well, it was the Qatar Grand Prix, and it wasn't as bad as we thought it would be. That being said, we still did not score points. We ended up getting a P11 as Leonardo Fornaroli. So this episode we'll be playing as Luke Browning. It will be the pair's final races for the team, as across this season we have been negotiating with numerous other drivers, and we ended up obviously securing Liam Lawson, but we actually got approached by Fernando Alonso as well. So that will be our driver pairing for next season, which is going to be absolutely incredible. Yeah, I can't wait for that, but we still have a job to do with Browning and Fornaroli. They have had a decent run of points between them for the team. So yeah, we go into this final Grand Prix now. It's Abu Dhabi. We're for results day tomorrow. Oh, that's tomorrow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Sorry for no stream on Monday or Tuesday. My cousins actually decided to come around on those days instead, because I work really late on Sundays, so there was like no point in them coming around because they wouldn't have been able to see me much. So yeah, I was just spending time with them over the last couple of days, so that's why I've not had any uploads whatsoever. So sorry about that one. Not going to be shocked to see ungraded on maths. Yeah, I mean, happened to me as well. Can I autofill any of these? Oh, I can do the fan outreach. That's cool. Okay, so we have a few days left until the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, about 3. And I'm pretty sure some of these come in for, yeah, 2 days remain on adapting these parts. I don't think we're going to be able to get all of them, but we could try. Obviously, and since those finish, hopefully by the time the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix is done, I don't know though, because I think it might be the day after.
Ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
Okay, so we do have a development expansion, so that's good, but oh yeah, we have everything, so that's all adapted. It just doesn't appear on the calendar. That's absolutely fine. So which one do we do out of these? Do they all take the same amount of time? 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. Which one's the minor part and which one is the major one? Could I maybe see that? Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, so we have the cable assembly. Oh, it doesn't show me. That is a shame. Okay, so I don't know which one's major and which one isn't, so we'll just go with a random one. It's absolutely fine. We should hopefully have a better car next season. What's up, Ahmed? Alright, oh, to be fair, actually, we can still get 2 of these, so it's absolutely fine. So we'll adapt this one, and then we'll adapt this one. Powertrain, we just got an extra slot, so we can pretty much do all of these now. Which is great timing. We are spending a lot of money on this, but I'm sure we'll be fine. You know, we've had so much money saved up this whole season. This isn't even going to do put much of a dent in our account. So let's do the MG UK, get that in, and yeah, that is pretty much it. So we can just get into the weekend. So yeah, without further ado, let's have a look at the tire allocation. Softer, yep, okay. We've got a little notification here, facility improvements. I think we just had a facility improvement here. So audience engagement, receive 35,000. Each one of your drivers finish on the podium. We're not going to need that for a while. I don't think so anyway. Increase the rate at which... and either way, that's not much money at all. We increase the cash bonus from a title sponsor's goal. I'll take that. I shall take that. Alright, let's go. Race weekend. I'm going to drive as Browning for the final time, as we'll have a whole new driver pairing next season. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Although I'm not going to be doing that until next month at the least, because I'm very busy this month, and obviously I want a bit more time to, like, you know, do other things as well. You know, we've already got 2 F1 series, you know, going on at the same time. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and there'll be no driver career episode tomorrow. I haven't had time to work on it at all. In fact, I've only just started recording it today. So I've got qualifying, and then I'll be doing the race tomorrow when I get home from work. So maybe I'll be able to get it done for Friday. We'll see. I think I should be able to, right? Even if I don't, like, finalize the video tomorrow, I can have all the recording ready, edit it and stuff, and then do the commentary over it on Friday and then upload it for that day. We shall see, right? Because it probably better I do it on Thursday as well. I don't know. I'll see, right? I'll get it out as quick as possible. I'm like 3 races into my new season. I'm like 14 million away from the cost cap because I had to redevelop chassis and powertrain and a lot of facility upgrades. Bought a bunch of upgrades for the facility. Oh, right. So are you only 14 million away or 14 million above it? Like, like you're fucked, basically. I don't know. Oh, Abu Dhabi. It's been a while. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. We got a new gearbox pending. So I've already gone through this. I'm not going to touch it. To be fair, it's only practice anyway, so if we do need to make any changes, we can. So it's not going to hurt us too much. Unfortunately, we don't have any track acclimatization to do. That is a shame, but we'll do ERS management in place of it, I think. Still want to go on the hards at least once. But at the end of the season, I'll be over the cost cap because of running the facility alone. That's crazy.
So it all comes down to this, the final shot at glory in the season. But it starts here in free practice.
Sorry if you hear a little bit of a humming in the background. I have my controller on charge, so that's how it does. By the time we get to the race, I'll take it off charge. Just charging it up until then. Oh man, we are so back. Alright, it has been a really long time since we did the My Team. Over a week.
And we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck,
you and Charles fought so hard, you were 45 seconds ahead of the grid. That's crazy. That is crazy. Right, let's do our normal setup, I think. I don't think there's any point in really changing it, to be honest. We'll see how the tyres go. Alright, let's get out there.
Don't push the car just yet. Track is still green. Try to take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Alright. Let's do this. Hey, what's up, Cosmo? Yeah, I was kind of afraid that you guys wouldn't get the notification or you wouldn't come back. I don't know. It has been nearly a week since I streamed, so I don't know why I was worried. You gonna stream tomorrow? Yes. 100%, bro. It'll just be Tomb Raider 3 though I do want to fit Black Ops 1 in there somewhere, so we'll see. Right. You'll be okay either way, bro. Maths is not the end of the world. And not everything in life goes to plan. I'm like prime example of that. It's really slow, but that's because we have the ERS off right now. It is good to be back at Abu Dhabi though. I'm getting a bit sick of all the tracks that are like mostly straight lines and that, and street circuits and stuff, so it's good to be back at a traditional track. Oh, why is my mom shouting at me right now? Hold on. Sorry about that. We back. Oh, my hair's gonna piss me off today. I just know it. I just washed it, so. See the BBC pull up to my school to record the result reactions. Oh, that's crazy. Do they do that? What the fuck? That's so stupid. Why would they do that? There's no way they actually do that. I don't believe it. Jesus Christ, how are we all the way down to 30-something% already when I was only on medium? That's crazy. What the fuck? I had to have done something wrong. Jesus, I got no grip. Tell you what, I really hope this car feels better next season. Because it feels like a boat.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
You means unbelievable. Well, that could be good or bad. Yeah, oh my god, you use a lot of battery in Sector 1 on medium ERS, that's wild. But to be fair, it is a pretty high speed circuit for the first couple of sectors. Jesus man, turn! I get we're on the hards, but my god! It's absolutely wild. It's so weird jumping from the Audi to this. Like, when I record both careers on the same day. It's so jarring. This is a lot more, like, stiff than the Audi in the driver career mode is. Alright, we'll do one more lap on the hards and then we'll come in and do the other practice programs. Or we'll come in and start another one. Such a stiff car. I hope we don't have to use the hards in the race, because, oh my god, this feels horrible. No, I hope everyone else is dealing with the same, because, yeah, otherwise I feel like we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Alright.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
That's box. No. No, no, no. At least we're quicker than Colapinto and Ocon. Those are the people we want to be quicker than anyway. Oh, this really doesn't like this corner. Okay, I think we'll put a little bit more downforce on. That's for sure, because I think we really need it. Actually, it might not be so bad on the mediums and obviously the softs, so maybe it's a case of if we have to go onto the hards, we'll just turn the downforce up a couple of clicks in the pit screen. I think that'll be what we have to do, but since it's 25%, I highly doubt we'll have to go on the hards, so I don't think it'll be that much of a problem. But yeah, after this I'll be doing Tomb Raider 3, for those of you who didn't see the post I put out yesterday. It's probably expired by now. And then tomorrow, we'll be doing Tomb Raider 3 again, but if I have the energy to after work, I'll hop on Black Ops 1 before the Tomb Raider 3 stream, at around this time. Stream that for a couple of hours and then hop on Tomb Raider after that. So yeah, we'll be starting the Tomb Raider 3 stream at 9 and then finishing around 11, 12-ish. Depending on how I feel. But I want to at least do 2 hours, and then we'll see, because obviously I'm working at 10 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, I don't want to be streaming too late. Alright, mediums, let's do... We could do tyre management right now. It will mean that we're like doing practice for longer though. How many mediums have I got? I've only got one set of mediums either way. So let's go on the softs and then do tyre management. I think that's the play.
Standing by.
And then try and keep an eye on the tyre temperatures as well. But yeah, we've only got 4 episodes to go of the driver career, and then that one's done, and then we'll see when I start season 2 of whichever. Leaning more towards doing my team, but I'll leave that up to you guys. I'll put a poll out for whether you guys would rather see me stream the driver career or the my team. I'll still be doing a second season of both. I'll just be taking it in turns, and it'll be up to you guys whether or not we do one or the other first. still have to slow down a bit. Might be because the tyres are still cold, but probably not. It is the softs after all. Our ICE is nearly at 60%, but, you know, we can't put another one in without receiving a grid penalty, so we're just going to have to deal with it as is. Hopefully we can still get something out of it. Look at that tyre wear already. Jesus. On the front right in particular. Ouch. That is crazy. That's what, like 9%, and I haven't even completed 2 laps? Wild. Definitely going to be increasing tyre pressure on that side then. Oh my god, it tanked it! Jesus! Okay, wow! 13%! That was what, 4% from one corner? That is wild. Okay, we might have to use the hards in the race. Because these are not viable, I can tell you that right now. Jesus, man, look at that tyre wear from 2 laps. Tyre wear simulator, Abu Dhabi edition. 2 laps, man. That's crazy. Looks like it'll be a hards to medium strategy then for the race. Because I don't want to finish on the hards. How are we even going to get a green? How are we supposed to do that? I guess we could like burn the battery on the straight before the hard left. That way we could possibly save some tyre wear and time. Did mediums to hards because I want to box earlier. Oh, that's fair. Right, there's a bit of battery. And this time, we'll just be real careful. Yeah, it didn't make much of a difference. Oh my god. That is vile. Grip wasn't the concern, it was the tyre wear. Right, I think our best bet is to save tyres everywhere else because we know for damn sure that we're not going to be able to save it on that corner. So we'll just let it flow through that corner. There we go. Battery out of that to make up some time. Just ease it through the chicane here. And here comes this corner again. Jesus. Okay, that's about as much as I could do. Purple, let's go.
Well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
I think we're going to have to increase tyre pressure, like, generally everywhere. Mostly on that front right. Did you hear Yuki will be driving at Zandvoort? Yeah, I saw that just a couple of hours ago. That's crazy. And it's weird that they're not putting him in the Red Bull, but instead they're promoting Lawson for one race and then putting Yuki in the V card, which is strange, right? Because you think the reserve driver would replace the one that got injured, not have a massive fucking, you know, rotation. And just very weird, but it's a very, very good opportunity for Lawson, not gonna lie. And a good opportunity for Tsunoda, but an even greater opportunity for Lawson. We know what Tsunoda can do in a mid-table car, but Lawson in the Red Bull could actually get a really strong result and kind of prove all the critics wrong from 2025. God, was that last season? It was, wasn't it? Lawson in the Red Bull. Correct me if I'm wrong, it might have been 2024. The years are blended together, they were so similar. That is some horrendous tyre wear. Jesus. Oh, I did. What was that? 5 laps? 3 laps for the program and then in and out lap. 5 laps. Jesus. Definitely not doing the race in the softs. It's just not happening, bro. I think we'd lose so much time if we did. And we're already a pretty slow car as it is. Definitely not worth it. At this point, don't even try to fight the tyre wear. Yeah, because I mean, if I try to on that particular left-hander, yeah, we'd lose so much more time. I think it's just better to just lift off halfway through the corner just to make sure I get through it. It's not as if anyone's going to overtake me there anyway. But I don't know. I'm more worried about losing cars in front, you know. All right, so front right. I'm just gonna put that to the maximum. I'm not messing about with that. The front left didn't seem as bad. Neither did the rear left, I don't think. Let me go back. Let's rewind my stream and have a look. I think it was more or less the same all around, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I think I'll just put everything else like halfway. Not even that, I'll just put it a little bit more forward there. There you go. Everything else can be matching up there. There we go. I think that's what we'll do with the tyre pressure. Saves us a little bit more. Yeah, brake pressure, put that on 100. A little bit more downforce, maybe? I think so. But to be... yeah, we'll do it. We'll do 26, knowing we're going on the mediums now, but like we'll put it on 27 for when we're on the hards. Maybe even higher, for, judging from how stiff the car felt. Gonna record my reaction to the results. Oh god. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but whatever, man. Go for it. I like doing flying laps when we do race strategy because it adds a bit of tyre wear on already. As you can see. Makes good content, oh god. I mean, whatever you say, dude. Okay. Here we go. Alright. I mean, that would make for good content, not gonna lie. Jesus. Right, 60% on the ICE now. But, I mean, you know, Browning's already used 5 separate engines this season. It's just like, we got no choice but to run a one engine. Is what it is, though. I think we're pretty safe in front of Alpine, like, unless Colapinto or Gasly gets, like, a really fucking, like, a miracle of a result. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll keep that spot in the Constructors. I was driving the 2025 cars earlier yesterday or something. It feels so much slower for some reason. Yeah, maybe on the straights, but in the corners, the 26 cars are way slower. But I haven't used the 2025 cars since the farewell video. Where we, you know, we did 2025 lobbies for the last time. I don't know if we'll come back to it. I might come back to it for a video, to be honest. Well, or a stream, rather. I don't think I'd want to waste a video on it. I was checking on when the next update is as well. 20 days, apparently. So I think that lines up with the previous Games of Sports update. So I think all we're getting is a sports update. Like, I don't know if we're getting, like, any scenarios or anything. Would be nice. I do always enjoy the scenarios. I wish they did more of them. I wish they did a lot more of them. I wish they did them weekly, right? It doesn't have to be based on a real-life situation. Just make shit up. They've done it before. Make shit up. Put a new scenario out every season. And let us have at it. It's a good thing. I mean, F123, I remember, it always puts them on rotation, so every week you get a new scenario, or it's every couple of weeks or something like that. Don't know about F124, but not that I'll go back to that anytime soon. Maybe for a one-off stream next year, as usual, but other than that, I don't think I'm touching that game. Hey, what's up, TJ? Been a while, bro. How you been? Yeah, I'm good, man. Doing a couple streams today. This one, then Tomb Raider after that, and then I got work tomorrow. That's my 2 days off. Done. But I do 10 till 4. It's not the worst. Yeah. How about you, bro? Are you working? The tyre wear's not as bad on the mediums than the softs. Or rather, it doesn't feel as bad. Obviously, the tyre wear is going to be slower. Yeah, grafting hard. Now, how many days a week are you doing? I was so surprised when they told me I'd get like 2 days off a week. That's wild to me. In the summer, I'm very used to, like, when I'm working, I get like 1 day off. But not with this job. I get 2. 5 to 6. Ah, about the same as me then. It's not so bad. Don't even bother using softs in the race. Don't worry, man. I already said earlier, with that tyre wear, after, what, 2 laps? Those tyres are chalk, so I'm not touching them with a 10-foot pole, don't worry. What track's this again? Abu Dhabi. That's crazy that you don't know. You forgot about this one. One of your strats was soft to softs, then medium. Oh, wait. I wonder if I could maybe change the session length and do a 50% instead. I don't know though. Probably not. Now that we've started FP1. Oh well. I think I'll be doing 35% anyway for this one, since we already spend a lot of time in the menus. Hate that weird turn on it, that's practically a hairpin, but not a hairpin. Oh, you mean the one that's fucking ripping my right, my front right to shreds? The one coming up. This one. This is literally ripping my right hand tyre to shreds. And I always have to lift going through it because this car is a piece of shit. Oh, that's practice complete. We pretty much did the whole session. So I think as soon as we cross the line, that's it. It's done. That one with the 12-meter high apex. Yeah, it's crazy on this game. 33% tyre wear on the front right. I'm only doing 25% races on this series. That's done, it's took control off me. Also lifting that corner. I just don't think you can make it through without lifting. Not with these cars. It's not going to happen. Rear tyre hits the apex hard enough, your car just goes into the wall, no controlling it. Yeah, well, I got traction control on anyway. I don't really need to worry about that, but... Oh, yeah, I can't change the session length now. I'm just going to have to deal with it. Alright, whatever. Let's skip over to quali. No point in doing quick practice, whatever. It's the end of the season, and I think we've adapted all the parts that I wanted to, other than a couple, so... We will lose those in the Season 2 regulations, but it's fine. Alright guys, say goodbye to Browning and Fornaroli because we've got Alonso and Lawson in the car next season, and this will be the final qualifying and race for them.
Welcome along everybody, it's the fastest day of the week, qualifying Saturday, and we're here in Abu Dhabi.
Alright. I think we can make it out of Q1. Not much further than that, to be honest. Bye-bye Stinkies. I mean, to be fair, we did offer Browning here another contract. Fornaroli I didn't care much for. I don't know why they'd reject the contract when they're going to be out of a seat next season, and I doubt they'll be coming back anytime soon with those overalls. It's just not going to happen. Alright, let's get a lap on the board.
Okay guys, everyone be aware, the car's ready to go.
Can't wait to have a new livery as well. I'm sick of this one. Obviously we had the most basic one for now, but next season we're gonna have the real deal. What even happens if you go over budget in my team? Ever did? Why are you asking me, bro? Literally my first experience with my team 2.0. I barely touched it last year. I just did driver career because I like playing as myself. I don't like playing as other drivers, but I don't mind doing it here for content. Whoops. Yeah, this engine's going to be so worn by the end of the weekend. It's already at 62% ICE anyway. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, we'll have to take it really slow through here. Don't want to lose any grip. U and J 100% failing, never locked in during maths since the beginning of year 11 to the end. Yeah, I think you're cooked. But, I mean, like I've said numerous times, you don't fucking need maths. I've never needed it once, like ever. So... And the times that you do need it, you got a calculator anyway. Look at how much battery that used already, Jesus. See a 1 or 2 in English, that's not your favourite. Crazy. Oh, we do save a lot of battery through this chicane, to be fair, that's not too bad. I'm sure you'll do okay for that anyway. I mean, if you really did lock in, you'd be fine. Shakespeare type of shit? Okay. Oh my god! This car is fucking dreadful. I can't wait for the new one in Season 2. If it will even feel that different, because I think the only regs are the powertrain, I think, or the chassis. I think it's both of them. I think it's driver career where it's only the powertrain. I really don't know. I get confused. That was not a good lap, apparently. Yikes. I mean, to be fair, Abu Dhabi is pretty easy in the race, so I think we'll be fine anyway. But yeah, we're quite a while off. That is wild. We're so much slower, it's not even funny. Jesus. Yeah, this car's fucking horrendous in the turns. It always has been throughout this season, but it is really hurting now. We'll see how Fornaroli does. What position are we in? We got a 126.1. Let's see what Fornaroli gets. He's going through the last sector right now. Come on, Leo, let's see what you got. Cross the line, 125.6. Wow. That's not bad. That's like 4 tenths ahead of us. So we've got 4 tenths to find. I don't know where the fuck we're going to find it. Probably battery, right? Like if we don't use as much in Sector 1, I believe we could use a bit more on the main straight. Or on the straight after that, sorry. I think that's where we're losing a lot of time, because we don't end up using a lot of battery there because we've used most of it in the first half. So, I mean, we're not going to get to Q3 anyway, so we may as well just go out and set another lap right now. Why not? Just to get a better time on the board, and then we'll see what we can do later on in the session, try and get into Q2. But I'm not too sure. If this doesn't work, then yeah, we're out. Whoops. Sorry, I'm looking at chat. Yeah, so if we go on to like medium through here instead, maybe jot it down to none as we come up to this hairpin, I think we'll be okay. Alright, dude. Yeah, 20th is no good for us right now. We need to make a big improvement. %63 engine wear. Yeah, that I bet that's causing a lot of issues for us as well, particularly on the straight. Because, you know, I mean, the Honda power unit is fucking buns anyway, but a worn Honda power unit? Yeah, probably not good at all. Okay, I'm going to put it down to medium. Not a good start. We're going to be losing a lot of time because we're using a lot less battery. But coming out onto this straight, we are going to just overtake. Well, not overtake, boost mode.
Just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
It should make up a lot of that time. Guess we'll see. Obviously, this is the first run of this strategy, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Yeah, very rough lap. We could definitely do a lot better, but that's not too bad at all. 2 tenths up. And did a lot better out of that corner as well. That's 4 tenths. Beautiful. Well, it was 4 tenths. We are losing a bit of time now. Oh, Jesus. We just lose a lot of grip. Even though I think that might be the controller bug on PlayStation, to be honest. We are going really hard on the right-hand turns, which is when it happens. But that definitely was an improvement, not as much as we would have liked, but it's there. The potential is there. If we can just put together a solid lap, I believe we'd, at the very least, be able to beat the teammate. Be able to match Fornaroli, which is kind of the goal. We want to be around him. Alright, we got one more chance to set a good lap.
Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
Okay. Fornaroli's not far away. So I think we just use medium for this whole first section. And then drain battery down the straight. Like, we're going to lose a lot of time, but... Well, compared to the first lap, but compared to the second lap, it won't be so bad. And then if we can just not make any mistakes in sector 2 and 3, should be golden. Alright, here we go. Final quali lap. Let's see if we can get something out of this. Beautiful turn one. Finally got that right. That's a 10th up. Awesome. Oh, look at that time gain. Beautiful. What a lap. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh my god. That still might be might not be enough to get us through. Jesus. That felt really good though. Nearly 8 tenths up. But yeah. Okay. Just gotta go. Just through. Just about. Alright dude. Whatever. See you in a bit. But we're through to Q2 anyway, so you might not miss the race. You'll be fine. Right, there you go. Just about, even with like the best possible lap that we could muster, that just got us out of Q1. That's crazy. But hopefully, somebody can make a mistake in Q2 and we'll be fine. But will we even have a tire? Like a fresh tire to use? I really don't know. No. Oh no. Oh, that's no good. Well, I mean, we literally gave it everything we had, so it is what it is, I guess. Alright. Let's use this first tire, and then... yeah, we'll just get a time on the board, and then we'll just see what we can do later on, but at least we made it through to Q2. That's basically... that's a whole lot of cars to overtake that are already out of our way, so that's great. But wow, we had to give that everything just to get out of the first stage. That is wild. What's the engine at now as well? 65%. That is going to be... buns in the race, so we're really going to have to rely on the battery. So we'll definitely have to be really careful with it as well, like we can't use it too much. Yeah, look at that tyre wear from Q1. It's not going to be a good lap, but maybe the battery can make up some time for us. I really don't know. We're most likely going to be starting in P17 though. Yeah, that lap was fucking terrible, but we literally just don't have a fresh set, so something we're gonna have to deal with, unfortunately.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Does Antonelli not want to go past or what?
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, what we at now? 67% on the ICE. Jesus. There's nothing we can do. We don't have any spare ICEs. And even if I did, we can't change it now anyway. It's quali. And besides, we fought so hard to get out of Q1. I wouldn't use a new engine anyway. I'm not sacrificing the positions we earned. Alright, let's get our freshest set of softs on. Probably not really going to be a good lap at all. We're not going to be able to get anything out of this, but you know, like, we're so far behind in terms of like the timing, so there's nothing we can do. We do gain 8/10 from this new set of tyres apparently, so I guess we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think we're starting in 17th. There's nothing we can do to change that. All right, let's get out there.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
See if we can't get like a P16 or something. You never know. I definitely want to start close to both Alpines. Yeah, that's still some awful tyre wear. Well, we'll have to make do. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I had no fresh tyres for Q2. We pretty much used everything to get out of Q1, so yeah, this lap is not going to get us anywhere, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, it was raining where I'm at earlier. Not sure if it is now. I have my curtains shut when I'm streaming. Otherwise the lighting makes my face cam look all weird.
30 seconds left in the session.
Not a good chicane from us. Oh, actually, the exit was really good. Oh no, I don't think I used battery on the first lap, so that's why we got such a big boost, but it's whatever. %68% on the ICE. Absolutely wild. That's the best possible lap we could have done given the circumstances, but I don't think it got us anywhere. Nope. Nowhere near, but we knew that was going to happen anyway. We didn't have any fresh tyres, so, you know, what can you do? Unfortunately, Gasly placed quite high. Let's have a look at the constructors. Yeah, we've got 9 points between us, so yeah, that could be really dangerous. And what's this fight for? P6. Yeah, if we want to keep P6, yeah, Gasly being there and us being nowhere near him is no good at all. So that could seriously be dangerous. Unless he has like a grid penalty or something, but that would be a miracle. So, voice crack. So, yeah, we're going to have to hope for a miracle ourselves. We're going to have to like drive our fucking socks off to at least get close enough to Gasly where if he does score a lot of points, you know, it won't hurt us too much. We have 15 laps to make sure that we keep P6 in the constructors ahead of Alpine. It's going to be tough with Gasly starting in 7th and us 10 places behind, but you know, if we can do it at any track, Abu Dhabi is the one. So yeah, I think we've got a good chance of maybe getting something out of this. Alright, Formula weight. Here we go. Jesus, man. See, now that I've got all this money coming in from work, I might actually, like, finally pick up a physical version of F1 23. And honestly, I do want to get a physical of F1 25 as well. And maybe even F1 24. You know, you're like, just to play, like, that original version of F1 24 again. Like, how bad it was. Like, that's a moment in history, man. I really... Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. I probably won't do it. Probably not worth it. I'd only play it once and then never again. And I mean, the game's bad as it is anyway. Don't need to go to a worse version. It's already like one of the worst F1 games ever anyway.
So we go into battle once more then, as we get underway at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Hell yeah.
We have 16 corners here at Yas Marina Circuit, 7 to the right and 9 to the left. It's a total lap distance of 3.28 miles. 2 long straights and overtaking opportunities throughout the lap. We expect average speeds of around 123 miles per hour. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday.
What a dominating season from the champion. Leclerc, pole position again.
Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Norris, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Hamilton. Piastri, Gasly,
P8?
and Alex Albon. Lawson,
I thought he was P7. Oh, wait, never mind. That was Q2, wasn't it? So it wasn't actually that bad for us. I forgot Q3 was a thing.
Luke Browning and Ollie Ben. Lindblad, Stroll, Fornaroli, Perez, Alonso, And Nico Hulkenberg rounds
You know,
off
no
the
matter how bad Alonso does in our car next season, if he can't get out of Q1, Q2, whatever, at least it will be a better car than the
Well,
Aston.
it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you
Yeah,
again
yeah,
today.
yeah.
Anthony Davidson,
Here we
I don't know
go,
about
some
you,
awful
Ant, but
commentary.
It seems like only a couple of weeks ago we were talking ahead
Although,
of the
we get a
first
special
race.
one for the final
Here we
race.
are, ahead of the last race. This year has just flown by.
Yeah, a lot of races to cover these days in Formula One, Crofty, as you well know, doing them all yourself. But it's the same for the drivers. It comes at you thick and fast, and you've got to pace yourself as well to get to this point in the season. If it has gone your way, it's a great time to just enjoy it. There's nothing that can change in the championship pecking order, of course. If you've won the championship already, go out and enjoy this race and send yourself off through the winter break. If it's been a bit of a year to forget, you can try and take a bit of solace in this Grand Prix. End on a high and carry that energy into next season.
And we'll have a new engine as well. Working with Ford. The deal with Red Bull, of course, taking Lawson. We also, you know, get to have the Ford engine as well. And here we are. Final race of Season 1 of F1 26 My Team. Finally, we have come to the end of one of the seasons anyway. I'm looking forward to getting it done. Let's swap this. And we'll start on the hards. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. We'll do more laps on the hards, I think, and then get on to the mediums and just see how that goes. Might have a reduced cap cost for season 3. See, I don't know any of this stuff, so I'll find that out later on this episode, because I'm gonna go into next season in this episode just to see what happens and stuff. And then in terms of like changing the livery and stuff, I know you can do that at any time anyway, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, we're definitely switching power unit, and I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, let's get the final race underway.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm. That may or may not play into some of the team's hands in today's race.
Do not blow your money on facility upgrades in big goes. Dude, I have so much money right now, it doesn't even, like, bother me at all. I have 33 million. It's not a worry. God, you can hear that worn-ass engine. You will approach the cost cap very quickly. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't think I'm doing any more than 2 seasons on each mode. God, listen to that engine, man. Oh, yep, it's our last race with the Honda power unit. So enjoy it while it lasts. Or suffer while it lasts, depending on how you feel. But I think we've done a really good job this season. And, yeah, we're just going to make sure to finalise it. Get close to Gasly. Maybe get in front of him. Colapinto might pose a bit of an issue, but I guess we'll see. As we get underway for the final race of the 2026 season.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
And look at this, we've got an opportunity now to maybe get past Colapinto. Round the outside. Beautiful. And it's a good thing he's on the hards as well, so that made things a lot easier as we smash the straight mode billboard. I can see Gasly just up the road. There's a bunch of cars in between us though, so we got a lot of work to do. Oh, Bottas! 3 wide going into the chicane. Just make sure to give them as much space as possible. The engine does not sound healthy at all. I mean, look at it, man. 68%, but we have no other choice but to use it. Look at Albon saving that battery. Now trying to fight Ocon. Gasly holding people up. That's actually really good for us. It means it'll be easier to overtake cars on our way to him, hopefully, as we dive on the inside of Ocon. The goal is to just finish ahead of Alpine. That's all that matters. Or to score similar points. Just get close to Gasly. That's all that matters. If we want that P6, we've got to beat him or get close to him. We have to get past these cars, basically. Right now it seems fine because he's only in P9. Hearing that engine giving me anxiety of mechanical failure. I have those off. We'll be fine. It's just we won't have power on the straights at all. And we're really going to have to rely on the battery. We'll lift off here. Because we'll catch up here anyway. Beautiful. Gasly's looking really slow, which is very good for us. He started all the way up in P8 and now look at him. See if we can get a cheeky move done on Albon there. Beautiful. Didn't even lose that much time. Gotta watch the battery though. Tyre wear's looking okay. 69% on the ICE. It's just gonna get worse, so whatever, but at least Gasly is just up ahead. That's the important thing. Okay, that's us out of battery. Gasly's also out of battery though. So even though Albon's gone ahead, we're not going to be losing that much time. But now that we've caught up to Gasly, I think we should be a little bit more careful. Sounds like a depressed rattlesnake. Yeah, it's about ready to go. Be replaced by the Ford engine, but Gasly looking awfully slow. He must have an issue or something. It can't be engine wear because he did really well in quali. So it must be an issue for this race. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him retire later on. But we could be making a move on Gasly very, very soon, which seemed very unlikely considering where he started and where we did, and he is struggling. To be fair, it might be because he's on the hards, maybe? I don't know. Maybe he's having a tougher time with the hards than we are. So there's that extra downforce coming into play for us. He did almost lose it. I think he's really struggling on those tyres. The important thing is that we're, well, it doesn't even matter that we're close to him because he's not near the points. Which means P6 is ours. Bet you that corner he will lose it and crash. I guess we'll see as he now challenges Albon, so maybe he's coming back into it. Maybe the mediums are starting to wear out. I don't know, it's a fierce battle between the Alpine and the Williams. They're going to be slowing each other up, which will give us a nice opportunity. But no, they're not really slowing each other up all that much. Let's save battery through this section. They are definitely slowing each other up now. Look at that, Albon. Very aggressive on Gasly. And we're able to make the move as well. Beautiful move by us there.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
It's going to be tough now. We don't have the battery, we don't have the engine. And through goes Gasly. Had no chance with that. No issues with tyre wear. Yeah, it's not too bad right now. Hards are under steery anyway. What about the engine? He did already mention that at the beginning of the race. to be fair. Oh, bit of contact with Gasly there. And he goes over the curb there. Colapinto not far behind us. Need to be careful. Otherwise we'll have a bunch of cars behind us making moves. Look at this fierce battling between myself and the Frenchman. We've gone round the outside though. And we're able to keep it for now, but Albon's gone far ahead. I don't think we're going to be scoring points today, not going to lie.
Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Engine might be too cooked for points. Yeah, I think so. Had a really good start though. But, you know, that's a lot easy to... That's very easy to say when all the cars were bunched up, you know? Gasly going for a move again. We don't need to finish in front of him, we just need to finish close, but that's not a good thing with Colapinto right behind. And obviously, they'll have overtake mode now as well. So we're going to get swarmed by both Alpines. This is a perfect battle. 24 gearboxes. Because the gearboxes are so reliable, they just didn't bother putting any restrictions on them in real life anymore. Because they're way too reliable, it don't matter. Whereas the ICEs are a completely different story. That's like the most important part of the engine. So I'm 70% now. It is just getting worse for us. 2 more laps on the hard and then we're pitting. But obviously we could pit on lap 7, I think. We could pit this lap. Mediums will be pitting this lap now. We could pit the lap after, knowing the hards will be pitting another lap after, so... Fuck it.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
We'll go for it. Don't know what Leonardo's doing, but he's not fighting for anything anyway, so I'm not going to bother worrying about that. But it'll give us a good chance to recharge the battery as well. As Colapinto now goes past us, this is pretty much our peak now, so there's not much we can really do. Oh, neither of them are pitting. Interesting. It's very tricky for them because they're on the same compound, aren't they? So, yeah, Fornaroli's pitted as well.
Leonardo's in the pits. Leonardo's
Oh well. I think we'll still have enough time to get in and get out before he gets in. Okay, go, 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 go. Yeah, we didn't cost him that much time, but only just.
We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Alright, so that's an undercut on the Alpines. Very good. Let's see what we can do with this now, with the remaining laps. That's the hard part done anyway, we'll have more grip in general now. Right, let's see where we come out then. There's an Alpine coming out now. It's Gasly. And yeah, we've undercut him. Out comes Lawson as well. I think we're within overtake range. Not quite, but close. Right, Gasly's about 2 seconds behind us. Colapinto's going to be even further behind when he comes out the pits. So it's a good start. Though Gasly is catching up quite quickly. He's draining his battery to catch up to us. Yeah, I really got to watch my battery if he's doing that. Jesus, he must have... I mean, to be fair, coming out of the pits, you're going to have like a full battery, so... Fair play to Gasly. We'll have to make sure we just got a full battery to defend against him each time we're on the straight then. Ideally, I want to finish ahead of Alpine anyway. Just for bragging rights, I suppose, even though we're going to beat him anyway. At this rate, Gasly has not had a good race at all. Making a move into turn one. He really wants this done. Oh my god, very aggressive from Pierre there. No mercy from Gasly. Looks like we'll have to get a little bit more aggressive as well. Dive down the inside here. There we go, there's the receipt. Just cut across him a little bit. I'm going to cover the inside as well. 20-second pen, Jesus. I don't know about that one. Shit, I got both Alpines up my arse. And this battery is not recharging as much as I would like. Gasly around the outside now. Will he get the move done? Jesus. Yeah, we've run out of battery. Oh, nasty from Gasly there. Taking a little bit of wing damage, but I think we're still fine. Maybe.
That front wing is going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Yeah, we've lost the wing flap. That's no good. It's getting really chaotic with the Alpines now. To be fair, I have left ERS off. Almost crashes. I mean, what can I do? Jesus, they have so much more pace now. This engine has fallen off a cliff. Here comes Colapinto. The two Alpines working together. We're going to make it 3 wide with them. Oh, and we're through. Absolutely insane.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Jesus. Some of the most aggressive racing I've had here. Contact all over the place. Our engine is completely busted. So it's inevitable that we're gonna, you know, lose to both the Alpines, but the longer we fight them, the less of a chance they have of scoring any points. So that's really the goal at this point. Yeah, they're really trying to get this move done. It's crazy. Yeah, look at that. 73% on the engine. Here comes Colapinto. There goes Gasly and Lindblad. Will be coming up in a second. There he is. The two Alpines side by side. Oh, wrong button. My bad. Jesus. Using all the battery we can muster now. Dive down the inside on Gasly again. And I think he's going to do the switchback. No, we have just about enough. I think Colapinto's gone. I don't think he'll have enough time to catch up to Lawson though, so I think we'll be fine. Not that it matters anyway, they need 9 points. It would take a miracle for Alpine to beat us now. So I think we've done our job. But yeah, the grip's getting worse. I think we just stop fighting now. They're not going to make up that time to Lawson, and then there's even more time to make after Lawson, so I'm not going to bother as the engine growling gets even louder. Yeah. It's done. This engine is just done. It is so done. Literally, it's just rattling all the time. But we've done our job. That's the main thing, right? The objective that we went into this was to keep P6 ahead of Alpine, and we've gone about and done that. So that's the main thing. Yeah, it's got no... Well, we got grip, but can barely steer it due to the wing damage. Oh, yellow flag. Oh my god! Engine failure from Ocon.
Flag.
Remember that one time your MGH was at -1 billion? Where? What the hell? That's crazy. Jesus, man. Getting really hard to turn it now. I think we can try and keep P17 with the battery that we have. George Russell wins the final race of the season for Mercedes. Jesus, man, that was really bad from me then. No grip, understeering like a motherfucker, but I think we're going to be able to keep P17, which is no better, but also no worse than where we started, so not bad. 74% ICE wear. We collapsed at the end there, but our objective was to make sure Alpine did not score 9 points to overtake us in the constructors, and we did that. So that's all that matters. It's a pretty successful race from me.
We've seen a brilliant display of the Russell hustle. It's George Russell who wins.
Alright, man. We'll skip that.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a
1-2 for Mercedes as well.
It's been. I'm off to put my feet up now before it all starts again next year. Take care.
Well, for us, that's more like next month. But there you go. That's the final standings, and yeah, there you go. We ended up bringing home a decent amount of points between our two drivers, 39 to be exact, and we managed to not only beat Alpine, but stay ahead of them as well. So, yeah, P6 in the Constructors for our first season, like dead in the middle of the pack. That's not bad. That is not bad at all, and you know, hopefully there are bigger and better things on the horizon for us with a much stronger partnership with Fernando Alonso and Liam Lawson next season. So really, we have the partnership, right? We have me. Now all that matters is the car. Will the car next season be any good? I don't know. I did want to see... Oh, it did say there was an error creating the highlights, but there you go. We actually still have one. I'm actually not going to watch it though, because what if it like crashes or something? I don't know. I wanted to see the overtake that I did on both Gasly and Colapinto. I don't know what lap that was. Was it this one? Was it lap 7? Because it was like a 3 wide situation going into the chicane, which was absolutely wild. No, I don't think it was lap 7. Might have been lap 5, maybe? Like we're over here with Gasly. No, it would have been lap 6. Yeah, the two of them there. No? Okay. Was it lap 8 then? Oh no, we pitted already. What lap was that? I don't know what lap it was. Because both Colapinto and Gasly were in front of me, and then I made it 3 wide. It might have been a lot earlier than I thought. Maybe it wasn't... Oh, maybe it was late, much later on towards the... like maybe it was on the second stint. I think it was lap 11. Yeah, here it was. So yeah, this was the 3 wide into the chicane, where I came out on top. Crazy fight. Round the outside we went. And there you go. Can we watch that from maybe Lawson's POV? Wait, is this Lawson? No, I think this is Lindblad, isn't it? Yeah, Lindblad. Not bad. That'd make a tough thumbnail. Yeah, and I don't know if the highlights would have been created. I don't even know if it will be on the highlights, so... I don't know, man. We could do something like that, right? I mean, I don't really do thumbnails for the My Team streams. I just kind of leave them as is. But for, I know I can go into camera mode. You don't need to tell me, bro. How do you think I make all my thumbnails in, the driver career? I basically go into the, like when I do the replay stuff, like record all that, I get the thumbnail at the same time. Okay, maybe a different position will do. Just slightly different. Because you want a cool backdrop as well, you know? Obviously, I don't want my face cam in the way, but whatever. I'll just clip it. Okay, and then shutter speed. Put some blur into it. There we go. That'll do. I don't really care. But, I mean, it's such an iconic moment, and it's the final episode of Season 1, so... yeah, that's just something... We should definitely do a thumbnail for that. But there you go. That was the final race of Season 1. Seasoned Strategist trophy earned. Complete a full season in my team. Nice. Awesome. Era-defining rivalry with Alpine. Okay. There you go. Fan rating complete from doing a completed season. Awesome. Alright, let's see what happens going into next season then, because this is my first time doing a first season in My Team 2.0, because obviously I didn't do it last year. Wasn't really interested. Can we work on any more developments as well, or are our facilities all full? Oh no, we can work on this one. The rear wing secondary elements. Fuck it, let's do that. Yeah, these parts, only a few days remain and then they're done. We might actually still be able to get them all done before the end of the season. Congratulations on completing your very first season. This monumental achievement marks the beginning of an exciting journey. Your leadership has laid a strong foundation for future successes. Wanted to update you on our rivalry with Alpine. The intensity has ramped up, making this an even more thrilling contest. The longer it goes on, the more attention it captures, and winning it now would lead to tremendous fan engagement. This is a prime moment to capitalise on the excitement and strengthen our connection with supporters. Let's keep the momentum going. Well, I would say that we've already beaten them, and hopefully we've got a much more competitive car next season, where we won't even have to worry about Alpine. But I guess we'll see. Alright, so yeah, if you guys wanted to see all the results for this season, there you go. That was it. We did really well. Our best result was a P4 in Belgium as Luke Browning. So we're yet to get our first podium as a team yet, which is very strange. I don't think I've ever gone one season without getting a podium, but I kind of like the difficulty that we've had in this mode, you know. Compared to the Audi career where we have multiple wins, it's night and day. You know, same difficulty as well. So, yeah, I'll take it. Let's get some activities done still. May as well. Alright. And then we can get those parts adapted as well.
Can I borrow you for a moment, boss?
Okay. A local university has invited us to speak about what it's like to work in the world of F1. While this could be a fantastic opportunity to inspire future talent and boost our profile, it will take time away from development. Well, this is a pretty important part of the year. Like, we're developing next year's car right now, so yeah, it's probably not going to be a good idea to do that. Alright. So, can we work on any more? Oh no, one day. One day remains. One day. Boom. Get that out of the way. Facility improvement completed as well. Awesome. Improved computer systems for engineering. Lovely. Okay. Let's see if we can't get the cable assembly protected. 9 days. I think we should be able to do that. This, however, that doesn't get completed until the 11th of February. Is that even worth working on? We'll see. Fuck it, I'll do it. And then same with this one as well. I want a really good car next season. You know, I don't even want to. I don't want to mess about with it. I don't know if there's any point putting powertrain upgrades in because we're going to have a new powertrain completely. So hopefully that doesn't mess anything up and we haven't wasted development or whatever. But let's skip along to the end of the season. Development complete for that. Oh.
Boss, need to make you aware of something. Another team has made...
I don't care. Fornaroli has earned a drive, I think, for next season. I'm happy for the guy, I'm not going to lie, you know. He didn't score as much as Browning, but there you go. Fornaroli to Aston Martin. They'll be looking for a new driver after losing Alonso, so... yeah, I really don't mind the driver swap. Let's dismiss that. Browning, I think Browning got
like we've been pipped to the post by...
Oh, I don't care, bro. So Fornaroli's going to Aston Martin, and honestly, I think that's karma for Browning rejecting us, obviously, when we really wanted to keep him, and he's been left without a seat. And his teammate, the one who scored less points than him, ends up earning a drive to remain in Formula One. Aston's got an even worse car, lovely. Yeah, I know, but at least Fornaroli gets to stay in Formula One, I guess. You know, what if Aston Martin suddenly bring in like a whole host of new upgrades and maybe Fornaroli can get something out of that? I don't know, but there you go. I'm happy for him. Let's go. When you're finished here, you can advance to the start of next season. All right. Let's finish the season, and we'll be able to pick our calendar as well. So there's a bunch of races that I definitely want to remove. There you go. Finished 10th or better in the constructors. We ended up getting 6th, and there X-Formic are very happy with us now. So 17 million has been added to our budget, and now we've got 53 million. Wow. Obviously, we have increased the intensity of the era-defining rivalry with Alpine. Hopefully, we don't have to worry about them next season, and we can completely destroy them in that little rivalry. I want to be fighting bigger teams. I want to be getting up there. I want to be scoring points on a regular basis, you know. Cost cap. So the cost cap is 135 million. We've spent 55 million. So yeah, I think we'll have to keep an eye on that for season 2. Obviously, I think we made a lot of really good upgrades in season 1 anyway. So we'll see how things go. But I think for the most part, we'll just focus on upgrades and stuff and leave facility improvements. I think we've gotten everything that we really want at the end of the day. Like, I think powertrain could use an extra development, but other than that, I think we're fine. So here's the statistics. You can't see it right now because my face is in the way. But 0 wins, 0 pole positions, 36 championship points. I don't know why a few have been taken off, so that should be 39. I don't know why it says 36. Maybe it's 36 that I earned, but then again, I don't remember any of my drivers getting points without me, so very weird. But we ended up getting 6th in the championship with 2 accolades earned, 3 fan rating, and +1 sentiment. So, yeah, very successful first season. Like, probably a breakout season, getting P6 at the first time of asking... where the likes of Audi and Cadillac actually struggled, of course. So here we go. Let's decide the tracks for next season, which will be like next month or something, whenever I get more time again, and after we finish the driver career. So I want to bring back Australia, that's for sure. China, I want to bring back. Japan, no, that track is terrible. With today's regulations, of course, and especially with how big the F1 cars are as well. Just not going to be a good idea to have that in the calendar anytime soon. And I don't remember it being a good experience in the driver career neither. But, I mean, if we have any extra tracks after this, like when we've decided on all the tracks, maybe we can put it back in, I don't know. Bahrain's obviously staying, Saudi Arabia, that can go. It's just not interesting at all. Miami was fucking awesome in the driver career mode, so I definitely want that to be in the My Team season now. Canada, of course. Monaco, we're going to bring it back. Going to bring back Monaco. I regret not putting that in season 1. I don't know why I wouldn't. We're going to have Australia reverse, obviously. we're going to have all the reverse tracks. So Silverstone, say goodbye to that. We're going to bring back the reverse Silverstone because it's just so much better. Spa, obviously, that can stay. Let's get rid of Zandvoort. We're going to have reverse Zandvoort. Monza, that can stay. Madrid. Singapore's got to go. That is just absolutely terrible in this DLC. It's just really, really bad. Okay, so looking at the rest of these tracks, we're going to have to remove a couple. Qatar, we could get rid of Qatar, because I know I'm going to bring it in for the driver career anyway, so I think we could do with maybe ditching that for my team, knowing I'm going to be putting it in the driver career. So, yeah, we'll go with that. We're going to remove Abu Dhabi as well, because I'm going to keep that in the driver career, I think. Just have a different race finale for each Season 2, so we'll have, like, Abu Dhabi as the finale after... like Abu Dhabi as the finale in driver career, but in my team, I think we'll have it as Vegas. You know, for me, either Vegas or Abu Dhabi make for great final races. Of course, Brazil is up there as well. So we do need to remove one of these tracks. I'm not too sure which one, though. What could we do without... See, I'm leaning towards Monza, right? But Monza was a really, really, like, it was a decent race in the my team, but a really good race in the driver career, so I do want to keep Monza just for that reason, which is so weird. Like, you go back to my race pickings whenever Imola was around, and to be fair, I couldn't guarantee that I would keep Monza even if Imola was a choice here, but yeah, Imola's not a choice for some reason, which is a real shame, to be honest. So... For me, I'm leaning towards removing Mexico, Texas, and or Canada. I think we'll keep Canada. Canada's always entertaining. Canada's always worth keeping. I love that track. I think we'll say goodbye to Texas, right? Because... I mean, I know it always feels like we're saying goodbye to Texas, but, I mean, as much as I love Texas, we already have 2 other American tracks on this. So, yeah, there's just no point in having 3 American tracks. So, I'll make sure to have Texas in the driver career mode, because I do love that track, but, yeah, we're going to say goodbye to it here. So, next season in my team, we're going to have Australia, China, Bahrain, Miami, Canada, Monaco, Austria reverse, Silverstone reverse, Belgium, Netherlands reverse, Monza, Madrid, Azerbaijan, Mexico, Brazil, and then the final race of the series in Vegas. So, yeah, that's what we're going to go with. Let's do it. All right. So, why can't I change race gear? That's weird. It's allowing me to change... Oh, yes, engine supplier. That's what we wanted to go with. So, yeah, obviously... Look at that, man. What a partnership. 82 overall Lawson, 90 overall Fernando Alonso. What a team. And here we go. We're going to be signing with Red Bull powertrains. Obviously, here's all the other engines that we could have gone with. But look at that. 80 performance. I know you can. I don't know why we couldn't change it there. So obviously the best one is probably Mercedes. Oh, it's not. The best one's Audi. So Audi is going to be a team to keep an eye on. That's for sure, because they got the best one on the grid. That's crazy. But obviously I'm already running Audi in the driver career mode. So, yeah, Red Bull powertrains, it sounds the best. That's the one we're going to go with. I'm going to confirm that. All new engine. Oh, we can actually go into race gear now, actually. So, in terms of the car, I still don't know what to go with. We can obviously change it any time. This is Pacifico. It's reset the colours, I think. Oh, no, it hasn't. It's just, like, reflecting, making it look blue. Oh, and the decals have gone now, so we'd have to put them on again. So, I still don't know whether I want to go with the, obviously... retro purple, like satin purple and grey, like the original Sly Team Racing in F1 23. This is obviously a go-to. And to be fair, actually, like if we go with the X-Formig one, in the final episode of my team, we could possibly go back to this, right? And have that as the final thing in Vegas or whatever. Could be really cool. I think we'll go with that, right? So, out of these two, and I do like both liveries, I think this was the one that we unlocked, right? And obviously this one gives a lot more room for sponsorships, right? Particularly on the side pods. So I think this is the livery that we're going to go with. I might make a few tweaks here and there still, but I think this is a good base to start off with. So yeah, that's what we'll go with. In terms of the race suits, what are we going to do with the race suits? Oh, look at Fernando Alonso in that, man. It just looks right. It just looks so right. Okay, so what did I want to go with? I always like the RGB one because of the shoulder pads being different colors. So that's definitely one thing that I'm definitely debating. Jagged looks pretty cool. I do like that one. Obviously, I've always loved Neon Fusion, but I think it's time to go with something else anyway. Sunflare looks really cool. And I've still got to decide on like the colours that we'll go with as well. To be honest with you. What if we do this in black, right? So the collar's black. And then have this in orange. Have that in black. Oh, no. Keep that orange. I don't really like that. Oh, yeah. Definitely have that black. I think that looks really nice, to be fair. Got the purple that we could possibly go with. But nah. What about the cream? See, honestly, yeah. Even with the cream, that looks nice. Like, we can have both. I think that stays black, but I think everywhere else we can keep the cream on, right? Like it's a bit more subtle. I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll go with that. It honestly does remind me of a hoodie that I have. I don't know where it is. I could try and find it right now. But I do have a hoodie that would work. I actually have two black and orange hoodies that are very reminiscent of what we have here. Okay, this isn't the hoodie, but it's a tracksuit sort of thing, so it goes with it. But look at this. I could wear like this, or at least the hoodie. This is just the bottoms. You wouldn't see them anyway. But I could wear the hoodie for whenever we do these episodes. And, yeah, it would look... I think it would look really nice, like, kind of matching up with it. Don't know about the cream colour, though. We could honestly just remove that, and it would make more sense, I think. But then again, I don't like that checkered part. So, I think, honestly, I am going to keep the cream there, because that looks great, in my opinion. I think that's staying. That is 100% staying. Oh, it put all my decals on the new livery. That is disgusting. I definitely have to switch that around, but obviously I'll do that off stream. And we could go with the exact same, like just match up the thing as well. Oh god, what was it? Oh wait, I could go back in the stream, can't I? And just see what it was. It was orange, cream, black, black. Yeah. Orange. Cream. Black. Black. How's that look? Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I think I'd rather like maybe swap it round a bit, like have it predominantly black, and maybe go with a double orange here instead. Oh, no, no, no. I have this black. But still have the orange. Maybe even swap these two. So it kind of works a little better. Maybe? Why is my phone shut off? Oh, God. Oh, no, stream's okay. We're okay. I really don't know, guys. I think the gloves work a bit better. But honestly, we could go a bit more basic with the gloves and just have them fully black. Just completely black them out. I don't know. I think we'll leave it as is, because honestly I can see a better angle on Lawson, the way he's standing. And I think that looks great. I think we're going with that. That honestly looks awesome. So, the livery looks great as well. We're going to have to, like, mess around with the decals a little bit. Maybe even go with the car that kind of matches up the with the race suits a little better. But I don't even know if there is one that would. But obviously I could mess around with the colours as well. That is a thing. So we can figure it out. But yeah, we're definitely going with that X4 MiG one. I'm just going to have to switch the decals around and stuff, but I'll have to do that off stream and at another time, because it's already 9 o'clock now, past 9 o'clock. So yeah, we'll advance, and there you go. Season 2 is ready to begin.
I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
Okay, but can we see progress history? Can we see, like, kind of where we are in the pecking order? I don't like the way it kind of sets them out here, but we don't actually look that bad. Looking at it right now, it seems to be we're pretty high up compared to the other cars. Be curious to see how that actually pans out when we get into the gameplay. But yeah, guys, that is the end of this episode of F1 26 My Team, and that is the end of Season 1. Season 2, I'll be starting somewhere in September, or at least when we've finished the driver career mode. So, guys, if you're interested in the Tomb Raider 3 stream, I'll be starting that at past, and we'll be streaming that for about a couple of hours, and yeah, whatever. But in terms of the driver career episode, I'm going to try and get that out for Friday at the latest. So I'll be working on that outside of streaming and obviously working. We'll just see what I can do. So, guys, cheers for watching. If you liked it, be sure to smash like as hard as you possibly can, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time for some more F1 26. Peace.